up, guys? Hey, Brian, what's up, dude? It showed you started live streaming. Nice, man. Thank you for coming back. Been listening to your song. Still don't have like everything ready, but I'm getting there. So yeah, trying to drum a little bit here. This volume thing is crazy. It's kind of decent now. Thanks, dude. Well, Quinn, man, I'm sorry, man. Some people say it's good, some people say it's bad, so I don't know who to believe now. Brian, can I be a mod? You're too young for that. Why do you want to be a moderator for, man? Trying to get a little bit of a sugar rush here. You don't know? So you ask for things that you don't know what you're going to do with them? Come on, man. Let me keep drumming because once I cool down, it's game over. Just do a little 260, I guess. Maybe see if I'm on the clock or not. Some sketch here and there. If people do bad stuff, I can put them in timeout if I'm a mod. Yeah, man, I really don't care, bro. Cause like, you know, the internet. Leo. Yeah, man, I don't know what's up with the lag today. Some people say it's good, some people say it's not. I reset all my internet stuff. I changed devices. So I think it's YouTube, to be honest. Maybe it's on your end. I don't know, man. Thanks, Lightbringer. I appreciate it, bro. Underground. Not into the rudiment stuff at the moment, bro. Sorry, I'm just warming up here. I don't know, Brian. I think Nathan... Well, he did reply to a short that I uploaded earlier. So I think he's alive. I don't know if he's like hungover or what, but let's see if he comes up here. Yeah, he must be doing stuff. I don't know. Let's see if he comes on. I can't use music here. Copyright issues, man. Sorry. I can warm up to 300 BPMs if I wanted to, but not in the mood. So just random drumming. 260. A little warm up. Yeah. No big deal, man. It's okay, man. Yeah, copyright is pain in the butt. I actually had it with the copyright shit, man. Like, honestly, I'm done. I may upload like a short here and there. 15 seconds, maybe 30 seconds at the most. Anything pre-67, is that a band, Underground? I don't know all of the bands, man, sorry. My uncle was in a relationship and he's gay and they broke up, so when he gets here, I'll spend time with him. Alright, man, yeah, do that. Give him some support. You're a good kid. The day of the copyright caught off. Oh. I don't know, man. Honestly, I heard that was gonna come to an end. But I haven't followed the whole thing, to be honest. I mean, I've been uploading drum covers since, what, 2008 or something like that? And back then, everything was chill. I even had to delete a video that got up to like 111K views. And for some reason, the audio got jacked. I guess YouTube did something to it. I don't know, because it was a very low quality camera back then that I recorded the cover with. So yeah, when I re-uploaded the video, that I did some enhancements on the audios. I got like the notification thing like, oh, your video is blocked in some countries. And I'm like, what the heck? And since then, every time I uploaded a cover, copyright. And I'm like, dude, you know what? That's why I was like so inactive for the past few years on YouTube. I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna deal with this crap. I was uploading stuff to Facebook. Some things were fine, but then Facebook had some changes. You know how social media works. So yeah, man, I had my ups and downs, and today, like, since the thing is like so restricted, which is, you know, fine, I get it, like, everybody has to protect their stuff, but it's a little bummer, because if you are actually making money out of somebody else's content, you just have to contact the owner, get to an agreement, share royalties, and that's it, like, everybody wins. But no, like, somebody says, no, take the video down, and that's it, like, you're like, what the heck? I guess it's a good way to know if the band is cool or not, and then you can just erase them from your life. Bro, 9 freaking people just palmed in and left. Yeah, man, this thing is crazy. Like, it's not solid, to be honest. Like, YouTube live streams, I don't know, man. At least for me, they're not as solid. I mean, I appreciate the the engagement and the people that are coming in, but I don't know, for some reason the connection is still like weird. I'm still very confused by fear use doctrine. Try talking the entire time you play. You mean like the user from yesterday? Underground? Is that what you're talking about? Hey Lean, what's up, brother? Welcome to the chat. How's your day going? I mean, the main reason why I'm doing this is because of you guys. But the whole music part, like play-alongs and all that crap, like I'm done, man. Oh, the fair use. You mean the fair use? Oh. I mean the reaction videos. Wait, I'm trying to like get my head straight here. So you're talking about when I got the request to look for a video reaction or give a reaction to it and give the feedback right here? Is that what you're talking about, Underground? Because I did that. I didn't get a strike because of that. Thankfully, I guess maybe because the band is not as famous, or I don't know. But it still sucks, man. I can't even play, like, if I play Dream Theater on the back, I'll get a copyright strike or notification because it's Dream Theater. You know what I mean? Good to know, Lean. Good to know, brother. Brian, shout out Garcia, best YouTuber. Nah, man. Just another wannabe behind the screen, I guess. Erland, I don't know what that means, so you will need to translate. I am so sorry. Sounds like Portuguese. Are you from Brazil? How reaction videos use any content? Oh, I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe they get a permission actually directly from the owner, which you can do that. I mean, there are ways. You can get away with some content also. Like I uploaded stuff that I didn't get a strike, but the video actually gets affected. Like maybe you don't get as much views or it doesn't catch much engagement. I guess you have to like be in this certain category as a YouTuber. Maybe if you have a lot of followers or subscribers or what have you, maybe obviously it's gonna get exposed to more people. But for us small creators, I don't consider myself a creator. I just upload stuff. I guess it's not a big deal. All right, Brian. I've seen my content in a lot of vids and very few ask for permission. Oh, I see. I mean, if you actually see it and you report it like to the platform, the person that used your content will get notified. But same here, like I just upload stuff and I don't go to anybody like, hey, can I upload the video? Can I do this or that? Because like, first of all, you may not get a reply. Second, you don't know what procedure you actually have to go through unless you read a whole script and see how that works, which most likely nobody has time for that. Unless you like you solely live based on that, you need to know all your stuff. YouTube quotes fair use every time. Yeah, I mean the fair use. You know what's the fair use? You playing or reacting to something. I'm talking about what I've been looking at so far. Like same on TikTok, same on Facebook, Instagram, not so much. But between TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube, if you use 15 seconds or less than a minute, let's say that you play a cover from a band, you won't get like a strike. It will go through. But if you go over that, most likely you will get penalized because you're covering the whole material, you know? So yeah, um, it's just nuts, man. I really had it. I try not to think about it. I focus on just playing the drums. But on that part, like, I am done. I read, I searched, and in the end, you need to have certain things to like be able to always upload stuff, have good engagement, and it's not the same. And YouTube is going through changes every single time. So who knows? Maybe you can get away with that today, but tomorrow's gonna be a different story. So you know, like I'm not gonna bother, honestly. I don't have time for that, man. One insane. As far as what I'm concerned, I don't have a monkey in me, man. So I guess not. Yeah, as a content creator, it drives me crazy. YouTube and Facebook is the worst. Yeah, man. Uh, it's just like a never-ending story, man. And for those people that actually spend hours, or even days, weeks, months, who knows, editing a video with some effects here and there, with some multi camera angles and all the things that you have to try to make appealing for people. Sometimes, like, it's just too much for nothing. You know what I mean? That's why I don't go crazy with videos. I don't do this whole crazy editing thing. I just watch the video. If everything's in sync and it's alright, like it's not perfect but it's acceptable, I'll just go ahead and upload the damn thing. I'll put up maybe a thumbnail just for the sake of the aesthetic look of the channel. But that's it. Like I don't go like to every video and do all this editing. Like it takes so much time. Like I can do it, yeah, sure, but what for? You know what I mean? So yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with the shorts format stuff, like to upload music or covers, because uploading it to the channel, nah, man. Like I think that the most viewed video of a cover that I did only got like 1,500K or something like that. It has been like so long since I've gotten like a good engagement with a drum cover video. So yeah, I just upload stuff regarding drum technique, which is something that everybody searches for and tries to find answers based on their current situation. And that's why I decided to do this live stream thing, to answer questions on the fly and try to help somebody like right away, instead of like going through videos and hoping to find something that is going to help them. So yeah, this is the main reason why I'm here, man. If not, I will be doing something else for sure. So yeah, I'm giving this a try just for the sake of people in general that need help with stuff or guidance or tips or whatever. I'm not here to prove that I'm the best drummer alive, which I am not, obviously not. And, you know, I'm just here for you guys, for whoever enjoys the content, obviously. I have an editor, but I do spend most of my free time filming. Nice, man. I'm a photographer and filmmaker myself. I'm just like not as active right now because the market is so saturated, man. And you need to have like a certain circle of people that can put you on the spot, because when you're a freelancer, you know, you have to have a job and then get a side hustle and try to build your own community of clients and all that, and then try to freelance all the way, which is not easy. But yeah, I tried that. At least here, the type of photography that I'm into, which basically I cover any scenario, but the majority of people like like they're entitled to depend on an agency that gets them the job. Like if you're a freelancer, you have been on that field for years, and now after like what 10, 15 years or something, you got a certain growth that you can work with and not depend on an agency or an institution to get you like the photo shoots. So yeah, I always try to freelance. I'm tired of the 9 to 5 thing. Did that for years, nonstop, and I had it, like honestly. So yeah, thankfully, I'm working with my girlfriend. Like we are independently working. She's a architect, so she's really good at what she does, and I help her out. I do the photos, I do videos, I do supervising, on the projects that we go to for clients and stuff. So yeah, man, just aiming for that freelance vibe. I'm not gonna be anybody else's employee, unfortunately. Not to sound like cocky or anything, but too many years working for somebody else's dreams, man. I got lucky with a hobby that's super extreme, like going to the moon or something. Wait, so you're telling me that you work with NASA or something like that? I just posted a short. Nice, Brian. What did you post? I can't get out of the stream though to watch it, so if I do that, I'm gonna lose everybody. Let me get comfortable, guys. Oh, okay. All right, so you're a vertical caver. All right, Brian. Talk to you later, man. Take care. Okay. What does first time that I actually like caver as in like do you work on caves or mines? If they needed a cave explored on the moon, are you kidding me, man? Like, are you really trying to mess with me, or is this for real? No offense, but that's a very particular job, man. Sorry, guys. Dust, I guess. But not on the moon, because I can go with. You explore caves for real, but here on Earth, right? Not on the moon. Hey, Frankster, what's up? Humidity is at like 90 something, man. Like I'm gonna start streaming up here, like where the AC is at, because every time I'm here, I'm drowning in sweat. Nice underground. Well, that's a very interesting job you have there. Very risky. Have you ever been like in a situation where you're like, oh shoot, I'm not gonna be able to make it? Because that's pretty extreme, as you said. Like your life can, not see the light for long. So that's not a easy task for sure, man. Let me turn this on. It's too dark. Is it still lagging underground? Can you let me know if it has like a unstable image? Every second underground for the past few years is filmed and edited for my channel. Oh, I see. Nice. What equipment do you use to film? GoPro, DJI, and it's kind of laggy. This is why I don't. This is why I don't bother as much sometimes. Not because of you guys, because the thing is that when I was on my phone, it was lagging. I get that the antenna from the iPhone, it's not like the best. So okay, let me switch to the iPad. And I did a test with Proto type something that was his user, and he said like it was fine. Uh, and then I'm like, okay, it seems that the device was the issue, but I guess it's not the issue anymore. So maybe I should quit doing live streams, man, because it's getting on my nerves. GoPro working on camera sponsorship. Nice, man. I have a GoPro 11. I was gonna get the 12, but I didn't see that much of a difference, and I got it with a really good deal with the kit and the accessories. So I'm like, you know what? I'll just have it for the sake of having an action camera. But we film mostly with GoPro and iPhones. Okay, nice. Very nice. Yeah, I heard. I mean, the 11 is not as bad. Like, I haven't had any particular issue. The main issue with GoPros is the overheating crap. If you go like 4K 60 frames per second for more than 10 minutes, it's gonna turn off. Or it's going to divide your clips in different sections. So GoPro has a big issue with the overheating crap. DJI, not so much, or hasn't had that much of an issue. But I guess GoPro has the market for action cameras. Not saying they're bad, but yeah, they can be a pain in the butt, man. Like, imagine you recording all that footage and then out of nowhere, like, you don't get anything. And you're like, what the heck happened? So yeah, that's a big issue. If DJI has a better offer, I'm swapping. Yeah, man. A lot of people are swearing by DJI. Obviously, a very good brand. I was gonna get a drone, the Mavic Pro 4, like the mini one, for videos from buildings and basically upper filming. But yeah, DJI it actually is biting GoPro's cake slowly. A GoPro 8 survived 586 foot drop though. Yeah, I think the GoPros, like, the older they are, the stronger they were made. It's the same with today's technology, man. Like, if you bought a fridge like 20 years ago and you buy the same brand today, you know you're not gonna get the same exact quality. So that also changes with time. They invest less in the materials and the manufacturing process, but the products, the components are actually not made as good as they were before. So that's how they survive, I guess. GoPro lost when X Games dropped them. Oh yeah, yeah. I heard that like on an interview. I don't remember from who, cause I skateboard and I do BMX. I'm into the extreme sports world too. I surfed, but like a bunch of years ago. And I was always like on the go with the whole technology filming stuff. Yeah, and I heard that GoPro basically had that inconvenience with X Games, and that's a big deal. Huge deal, to be honest. So yeah, man, I guess we're just stuck with the options that we're getting for those guys, like, GoPro, DJI. Those are basically the only two action cameras that people rely on, at least the people that know about them. But the other ones, like, I think it's ACO, something like that, the competitions, like, they're not, they're crap. Even though they're cheap and they seem to be good quality, they're crap. Give us some drum beats, my guy. Oh man, the Wanderer. I was a few minutes ago, and I just sat down on my other chair. What type of music are you into? Because I'm mostly like into metal and rock and stuff. I mean, I can play a regular beat, but I don't know if you want to maybe check out the things that I have on my channel, man. It's hard to disappoint. Motocross a little bit too awesome, man. That's sick stuff. Show me two beginner tips on the drums. Whole metal. You want me to give you tips, Underground? Like tips about what exactly? Because you know I'm down. This is why I'm here, right? Oh, jeez. Sure, sure. What's your case? What do you need? Because, you know, since I talk to so many people here, I have sometimes a little bit of a hard time following up on everything that we talk. Imagine I can drum. Okay. I think you were the one that told me like to explain drums to you like you were a 6-year-old. Was that you? I'm not sure, but I got something similar of what you just said. I'm trying to connect the dots here, you know. Let me know. Wow, dude, that's a pretty throwback that you just got there, man. Play some as Blood Runs Black, Trivium, Escape the Fate. I mean, I can listen to some Blood Runs Black or Trivium, obviously like very good metalcore from back in the day. Tell you what, Traveler, honestly, I was talking about this before you came in. Copyright infringement has been kicking my butt lately, so I'm really not doing live playthroughs because of that, because YouTube listens to that on the background or when I'm playing on top of the song and I get a strike. It happened to me already. So I don't know if you want to consider subscribing and then just give me your request. I'll take a screenshot, and when I get to your song, because I have like a list of songs that I've gotten from people that I have to upload to the shorts form and then give a shout out so they can see the video for the song they requested. If you want to go that route, let me know. If not, it's fine. But yeah, man, I'm done with copyright, to be honest. First time viewer, wow, Underground. Thank you so much, man. Thank you for letting me know. Wow. Beginner for metal drumming. All right, let's start by talking about how to grab a stick, pretty much, because this is a big issue. Some people don't know how to grab a stick and they just muscle through the whole thing. Let's see. So Underground, let me ask you a question. Do you have any experience whatsoever on the drums? Have you sat down and just tried to do something for the sake of fun? Or have you already gone through a certain journey with drums? Yeah, man, I gotta know where you're coming from, so that way I can catch up and, you know, give you the right information. Yeah, the Wanderer, man, I'm sorry. I tried. I tried even uploading videos in the past, but it's just something that it's a headache. Sorry, man. I wish I could do all that, but I guess I don't have that power yet, or something. Obviously, something that I can handle because it's a very crazy, fast, technical song. I need to take some time to learn everything and then try to play the thing. So yeah, it is what it is. I can't play drums, but I can keep a beat and do a drum roll. You mean you can't play drums as in you don't have a certain level to play the drums, but you can do a drum roll and you can keep a beat. That's what you're saying, right? You just have like some very basic principles and understanding about drums based on what you just said that you can do, right? But you cannot go through a full song, right? Yeah, I don't know a single song. Okay, well, let me give you my input on that. Like, I'm gonna tell you how I started. I never took lessons. I'm self-taught. But with time, you need to get into took music in third grade. Okay. Yeah, I mean, music in school, like when you're a kid, it depends where you take that with you. You're in your 30s. Okay, I'm 39. And I started at 20, almost 21. But then again, I'm self-taught, and I was always listening to different types of music. I never got into metal right away. I listened to many different types of music. But I got into metal like on the late 90s when the whole new metal wave was hitting the States. Korn, Limp Bizkit, Orgy, The Offspring, Stain, Static X, all those guys, right? So I'm like, whoa, this is awesome, because before that, I started skateboarding like at 17. And obviously, you know, the sport and the music got in the mix, and that's how I started knowing bands, looking at MTV, watching videos, and I'm like, whoa, this really relates. Like the adrenaline, the music, how fast the music was, and the actual feeling that I was getting through that content, right? So I just one day, when I was listening to so many bands and I actually learned several songs, I'm like, you know what? I grabbed like a hanger, like your regular clothing hanger. You know, it has like a stick across the part that hangs into like your closet, and that's where you put your clothing in. I broke two of those. I got myself a pillow, and I started watching videos like from Korn, Limp Bizkit, all those guys that I just mentioned. And since I knew the song, I just mimicked the whole thing. I was air drumming, hitting the pillows and all that. And next thing I know, I was like, you know what? I need to get myself a drum set. That's when I turned like 20 something. I got my drum set like at 21, as far as what I remember. It was like beat up, heads sucked. It was a very basic Ludwig accent combo drum kit. And I was so much into drums that I restored the whole kit to the point that the guy that sold me the kit, he's like, can you sell it back to me? I'm like, nope. This is my baby. So yeah, man, I fell in love with drums and started playing on an apartment. Like, I didn't care about neighbors. I just played the damn thing, and it was like so great. And obviously with time, playing along to songs, which was really what gave me a certain level to then join bands, because before that I didn't know how to keep time or stay on the beat. So I was told by a fellow musician, like, dude, you need to actually practice more before you get into band practice, because you're not there yet. And that's what I did. I started uploading covers. People started reacting and liking them, and then I was told, like, hey, do you want to join a band? And that's where the whole journey started, and that's where I had to sit down, sorry, and take a look at techniques, timing, how to do this, how to do that. So my inspiration was basically playing to songs. So if you like a song, you can like a very basic song, and start there, because it doesn't have to be something very technical, because I went through that phase and my body was not ready for all that technical stuff. I tried, but I was not there. It was like super messy and total mess, you know? So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try to play stuff that I can actually pull off. And then I started with different stuff. Not so hard songs with not so many like crazy beats on it. And yeah, man, it just built up until today. That's how I learned, man. But I then had to learn, like, okay, how am I grabbing the stick? Is my fulcrum here? Am I wrapping the fingers? Does this hurt? Is it good? Can I move freely around the kit? Same for the foot technique. Am I using the full leg motion? Am I using ankles? Most likely you're stuck to full leg motion because that's like the main principle. But to play faster, you have to find out how you can break the speed limit using a different muscle group. So it's a big journey for you to get things down, but it depends how much you practice and how much time you put into that. Like anything, basically in life. Huge System of a Down fan. Nice. I have lots of band practice. Okay, nice. So what is your actual availability as far as like time for practicing drums or on your practice pad? Like what's your position right now? So maybe you can go through some basic exercises and then try to play along to a song. And that way I can try to like assign some homework for you, I guess. Just to give you like an idea of how you can start and, you know, eventually get you somewhere, you know, if you want to. So yeah, let me know. Man, this humidity is like really making me feel uncomfortable, man. Like I need to get out of this room soon. It's too hot. I just showered not too long ago and I'm already sweating like a pig. I don't practice. I know about 5 songs on a guitar and don't own a drum set. Oh, so you play a guitar already? Okay. Well, I'm not gonna suggest that you try to come up with some drums for your guitar compositions because you don't have one. But how do you think that you can approach the drums then? Like, can you go to a studio and be there for like an hour maybe? My family is very musical and some are expert on guitar. Oh, okay. Okay, well, at least you have a good circle of musicians around you, which is great. But how can you approach the drums? Like, can you go somewhere and play the drums for a certain time maybe? Besides not having them in your house? Because we need to know, like, what you're working with. Because I can't tell you what to do if you're limited on some things. Or at least see... how can you work on drums to learn them, obviously. Super hot, man. It's crazy. Definitely have access to a full set, stage ready drums. Okay. Alright, cool. So, those 5 songs that you know on guitar, just not at my house. Okay. Those 5 songs that you know on your guitar, I assume that they are popular songs, like stuff from maybe System of a Down? Stuff like that? And if not, do you think that you can play along to those songs, at least one of them? Yeah, I think this whole stream with the whole lag stuff, it delays the like the responses. You try and you try, and it's never enough, man. It's never enough unless you spend like thousands of dollars, I guess, on good equipment or some other coverage. Yeah, I could definitely drum to Mary. Had a little. What the heck? Well, I guess that's a good start, man. No, but seriously, seriously. Because you're gonna get bored if you go to the kit and you play like single strokes and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like a regular rock beat. I know you're gonna get bored. That's for sure. So my suggestion, like to challenge yourself, is to sit down on the drums, try to play one of the songs that you know that it's not as difficult, like it has like just regular basic beats and nothing too crazy. The hardest song will be Nothing Else Matters. Okay. Well, the hardest for you to like keep timing on the song, or you don't actually know the whole song, because I think you already know it, but maybe you don't know how to, transition through the song. Hey Grace, how are you? Welcome back to the chat. I was listening to your song, by the way. I'm gonna upload it sometime soon to the shorts feed. So when I do that, I'll definitely give you a shout out. So don't think I forgot about you. Hardest songs I know on the guitar without solo. Do you think that you can like compose some drums on that guitar riff that you play along to? Because you got to work with what you have, like what really inspires you to play an instrument. You should try to come up with ideas to create a certain beat for that riff. I'm good, thanks for asking. How are you? And thanks again for my song. Good to know, Grace. I'm good. Thank you for asking. Yeah. I've been listening to like the playlist that I had to create for you guys, because I'm trying to learn every every song like on the fly, like through the playlist. Like I listen to one song and the other, etc., and try to memorize the drum parts. So when I get the chance to upload them to the shorts feed, I can give you guys a mention and try to maybe upload a few songs right away instead of one each other day. So yeah, I'm listening, getting there with the requests. So yeah, I'm gonna try to upload more once I get a chance. I'm good at making a beat for anything, but it will never be the same beat. Okay. Well, that reminds me of a guitarist that I used to play with. Dude had killer ideas. Like, I'm telling you, I'd say like because he's influenced by many bands that I like too. He had like so many cool riffs. But when we ever practiced the next day, he would play something totally different. I'm like, dude, that's not what you played yesterday. And he's like, of course it is. I'm like, dude, that is not the riff you played yesterday. I am telling you. So, the best thing that you can do underground is that you need to film yourself. You need to record a video. And then play it over and over and over again as many times as necessary for you to take that drum beat to your muscle memory. Because this requires a lot of muscle memory. Unless you have the ability to have the music written on a pentagram or a music sheet, and you know how to read music, then obviously you don't have to torture your brain trying to remember every single thing. But yeah, man, I recommend that you record yourself then. Yeah, that's me. Oh yeah, I know the feeling. Yeah. For me, it was easier because, again, since I'm self-taught, everything just like comes through my ear and stays in my head. And if it's something that I didn't play for a long time, I just listen to the song again, and everything comes back to where it was. So yeah, I think I got lucky on that part. I play a lot of surfer slap guitar. Nice. It doesn't matter what you play, man. As long as you enjoy it, and as long as you know, like the influence on the music, you should be ready to go. It's really easy. Okay. Yeah, man. My suggestion, like for what you're telling me, I think the only thing you will have to worry about after playing to those type of things or music is your technique. Like how do you grab the drumstick? Do you have like a good posture? Are you not squeezing your stick to the point that you feel some tension here on your whole arm? Or you get tendonitis by playing like crazy and not knowing how to control the stick, or how to play the bass drum without like burying the beater on the drum head. You know, there's so many things that are on the physical side besides like the music part. Like the music part, it's hard, but it doesn't really give you an injury and it doesn't put you on a risk uh, as you were physically, you know, doing motions around the kit. So your best way to approach the drums is to play softly, like, you know, the things that you like, but you have to be aware of what your body is doing because you don't want to develop an injury. You don't want to get hurt. You're supposed to have fun with this. So since this is very physical, I recommend that you learn your stuff, try to play it, record yourself, and if whatever feedback you want to maybe check on, you can send me the video and I can tell you, oh, this or that, I see it's good, I don't see that this is right, do this, do that. Basically like a little coaching, so I enjoy doing that. So if you want to do that, I don't have a problem. But that's basically it. I definitely have a problem making my foot keep the beat that it normally would have keep without drum. Normally would keep without drum. Okay. Yeah, I mean that normally happens when the thing is that drumming is very very demanding on independence. What I mean by that, you have four limbs, right? Your right hand is gonna play a beat or it's gonna play under a time signature. Your feet is gonna play on a different time signature, but within the same structure. But you're not going to play your hands and feet together every single time. There are gonna be times that you're gonna play your hands non-stop like a rock beat, and then your foot is gonna play on a different timing, or it's gonna play under a different pulse. So to get that down, plus adding the left hand for the snare, if you have a double pedal, how to alternate between right and left, you know, it's very demanding as far as independence. You can't play everything together because playing in unison, like everything together, is gonna sound like there's nothing else that you can do. You know what I mean? Like you're gonna be limited to one particular song that is going to sound the same. You know, like you don't get like, you know, different variations on the kit. So my suggestion is that try to play to a song, the most easiest one that you can find, or you can compose guitar to, and try to play a very basic beat, like your regular rock beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the kick goes like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's just one of them. You can go like. and that's a little bit faster. But like the pulse changes automatically. So it depends what you want to play and how your body's going to react to um, that type of beat you're playing. Could you teach me tabs for drums? Honestly, I'm not that good with tabs, to be honest. This is one of the like issues that self-taught people have. Like I didn't go too deep on tabs. I mean, I can figure it out, no problem. But it's not that I know it by hand. Like I have to study tabs and see if I'm able to provide the right information for you. Because the thing is that I don't really teach drums. Like I don't educate people with music sheets or tabs or particular exercises like right, left, 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 right, right, like type of rudiment style. And I know it's not good, but since I haven't focused strictly on teaching, I never had the I guess like the urge to do it that way, because most drummers that approached me, they had a certain level. They just had some bad habits or issues with timing. So that's why I need to know what's your level to try to find a solution for you. I mean, if you wanna know a particular tab, I can help you find it, or I can find it for you and say, hey, here's the tab, you need to do this. But it's not that I build tabs for students and give them like that information. I can search and give you the reference and say, okay, so here you have to do this with your hand, here's with your feet, set a metronome, try to do that, looking at the tab, which is basically the same as reading music. You're watching the computer, but your body here needs to play what you're looking at. You can't turn your head the other way because you're not seeing what you're going to play, right? You don't have it in your head. So doing this, like watching the tab or the music sheet and having your body here and your eyes and mind there, you have to train your body to play everything smoothly without watching everything on the drum kit. You know what I mean? So that's what I mean by independence, multitasking, etc., and that's where most beginners get lost. I can find the tab, but for drums I can't read it. I have the tab app. Okay, well that's better then. If you can send me the tab, or I don't know if you have Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. So you can send me that through there. Because here you can't send attachments like pictures, videos, nothing like that. You just comment and send links of videos that are already uploaded to the platform. So let me know which platform is better for you to send me the picture of the tab, and then I can take a look and tell you what to do. Most of my social media is ran by someone else. Oh, okay. I only control YouTube for the main content. Oh, I see. Okay. Let me see. Let me check. Hold on. Because normally, like, let me see. So if we go here, let's see. Yeah, the thing is that not even when you reply to a comment, you can. No, yeah, you can't add any media, like any picture, unless you have a link that takes me directly to that platform where the tab is. You can share a link through like a comment. Like if you want to reply to any comment on my videos and you put the link there, I click on that and it's going to take me to that platform or the tab application. Other than that, through YouTube, but they had like a messaging tab before. I don't know if they removed it or it's just me that I'm not up to date. Yeah, you can directly message the creator here on YouTube. Like if you go to the channel, there's not a tab that says like send message or anything like that. So yeah, or do you have like WhatsApp? Yeah, on that part, YouTube, I guess, doesn't have many options. Do you have like WhatsApp? Well, it's information from your phone number too, which is not, I guess, like it's not maybe okay to you, like to share your phone, obviously, like in public. But wow. Not having access to other social medias makes it a little bit hard for you to send me the tab. Aren't the tabs for a song always the same? If the song is famous, yes. Maybe I can Google the drum tabs online. So what's the name of the song for that tab? Maybe I can just Google it and try to find it and show it to you and see if it's the same one. Maybe that's the solution there. So like if you look up the tabs for Nothing Else Matters. Oh yeah, for Nothing Else Matters, yeah. It should be available. Yo, Martin, what's up, man? Welcome back, dude. Yeah, if it's for Metallica's song, I'm pretty sure we might get something. So let me check. I even think there's a PDF for that. Let's see. Yeah, got it right here. Metallica, Nothing Else Matters. Yeah. Here's the drum tab. Look. So yeah, it's pretty easy, honestly. The drums are on 6/8. Most likely, the last note, the one down here, is the kick drum. The one on top is the hi-hat. Then so that means kick, hi-hat, 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 hi-hat snare, hi-hat, hi-hat, hi-hat kick drum, etc., etc. So let me know if you get the idea. But pretty much you have kick, snare, and hi-hat. If they add any toms, they will be like in the middle. And if they add cymbals, they most likely either give you like an actual symbol for you to know that it's a symbol you have to hit, or they will put another dot where the symbol line is. So it's not that hard, to be honest. The hardest part is to like read and play it, and that's why I prefer to learn the song and just play it, looking at the kid, knowing exactly where every hit goes. Because if I hear toms, I know where the tom is. If I hear cymbals, I know where the cymbal goes. So there are two ways to learn songs: learning them by ear or reading them. Reading and playing it's more difficult because you have to be like looking at the sheet, making sure you don't like screw up or anything. But the only guarantee that you're gonna get from the music sheet is that you're not gonna miss a beat because everything is written down. There's no room for mistake unless you lose the beat or you lose timing or whatever. But when you learn everything, sometimes you might forget. But for me, it's easier to have everything here. I don't know, it just works for me. Yeah, see, that looks more like standard music notes, verse, tabs. Yeah, this is like the basic. This is what you see most likely in, well, I'm not gonna say on every school out there, but this is like the very basic music format. Lars stays pretty consistent. Yeah, man. Honestly, bro, like Lars, even though people talk about him not being good or that he sucks, etc., that dude inspired a whole generation of extreme drummers nowadays. George Callias, like, he got into the drums because of Lars. And look who's George today, like it's out of this world. Like he went over Lars like by a million miles. And he just had to listen to a few songs from Metallica and then develop his own style, man. So, you know. Underground. Martin, yeah, 100%, man. Underground, you've been giving a great beginner lesson. Thanks, man. I appreciate it, Underground. Yeah, I try to do my best, I guess. Try to keep things logical and things like on the dot. If I don't know something, I'm gonna tell you like, dude, I need to search that up and try to study it and know what is it about, and then I'll tell you like, okay, I got to the conclusion that this is this and this and that. But yeah, like I try to eventually, you know, push you a little bit to your drum journey and try to, you know, do something with it. But I don't know every single thing by any means. So man, thank you so much for the for the words. Senoi, some 16 note drum fill, please. Maybe some doubles. I gotta switch seats then, Senoi. I've been sitting on my other chair. Hold on. Alright, Senoi, so a drum fill. I'm gonna set the metronome to like 260 BPMs and play 16 notes like on the doubles. Oh, hold on. It's too hot in here. Doubles. There you go, Sinai. 16 note doubles at 260. Whoa, didn't know that about George. Yeah, Martin, he actually said that on an interview years ago. I'm trying to ask the beginner question. Okay, that's alright, man. Play something from Drumline that sounds newbie to request. Bro, I don't know much about Drumline, to be honest. You're welcome, Sinoi. No problem, man. Yeah, underground. I don't follow much drumline stuff. We don't even get that here where I live. You just get jazz, blues, fusion, rock, but no drumlines here, to be honest. So yeah, I suck at drumline to be like, no, no drumline for me. Those dudes are crazy, by the way. Oh wait. Oh, you mean like the movie Drumline? Is that what you're saying? Or are you talking about Whiplash? Because that's a different movie, obviously. But Drumline, I heard that there's a movie about that. Is that what you're talking to? What you're talking about, Tara? Oh, okay. Well, I may need to check it out. I'm not a big movie fan. I know it's weird, but I'm not the type of dude that sits for hours and hours and watches like movies unless I'm with my girlfriend and all that. I try to keep her company, but I'll go ahead and check that out. Eventually, I'm gonna learn something. I watch other movies that included drumline, but not specifically that one. I don't think it's copyrighted. Okay, yeah. Let me search it then. I think I saw like an ad, not an ad, but like I saw something that had like the cover, the cover of the movie. Okay, so it's a film series, and one is from 2002, and another one is from 2014. And that one, no, that's a, wait, no, that's like a, what the heck? That's like a game. Let me see. It says film. Oh no, that's from 2002. It's a comedy. Wait, I think I saw this. Or maybe just a fraction of the movie. This one, right? That's the one? Seems familiar though. The first is the best. So I'm assuming this one, that's the first one? Alright, cool. I'll leave it there then and maybe check it out later on when I go to the living room. Thanks, man. Thank you for the reminder. Or tell me that that exists, because I totally forgot. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it there. Check that out later on. Yeah, for sure. It's too hot. And it's barely 4:05. It's a little goal to see how fast and crazy you can drum. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I've been seeing like some drumline dudes online. There's this guy, I forgot his name, that I think his drum roll, like single strokes or doubles, I think it was, up to 1,000,000 something beats per minute. And I'm like, what the heck? You have to be really precise and consistent with drumline to get to that level, man. Yeah, drumline is definitely crazy, 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 crazy. You have to dedicate like so much time to achieve those fast tempos, man. Like 1,000 plus something beats per minute, like that's crazy. Like the rebound is so small It's nuts. But I know that those guys pull it off. Those guys, I know that most of the gospel players, like the dudes that come from that circle or that genre, those guys are nuts, like with snare hand technique and stuff like that. That's a different type of level, you know. Yeah, I didn't go that far. I just learn what I like and I try to play to it. That's it. Because that requires a lot of practice and free time and discipline and a whole bunch of things, you know. But yeah, it's too much. Underground. Tell you what, I'm gonna go ahead and do something because I gotta be somewhere at 5. So I don't know if you subscribed or anything, but if you want to do that, I would appreciate it. And maybe when I come back, you can join the stream again. Not sure if that's too much to ask, but yeah, man, I need to actually get ready because I need to be somewhere at 5, and it's 4:07. So yeah, let me know if you're down for that. So what would you say the hardest song you know is? Well, the hardest song that I ever played, it's on my channel, is it was an old cover, drum cover from Cerebral Fusion. I did it all acoustic, no triggers, no mics, no nothing, just pure acoustic sound. And that song is technical and has a lot of odd timing. So for me, as far as like odd timing goes, for me, that's just me. That's my hardest. The other songs were the fastest, like Nile stuff, like 250 BPMs, single strokes on the feet. A lot of things on the song that require a lot of endurance and precision. Some songs have like challenged me more on speed than on odd timing or technical stuff, you know. I'm not sure if I'll see the live, but I'll be on the lookout. All right, man, awesome. Yeah, I mean, every time I go live, the subscribers get a notification like Giancarlo's live. You want to join the live or etc. etc. So yeah, you should be able to get that if you're able to control YouTube. The UK, yo man, the UK, you have like a certain, I don't know, energy that every time I'm about to leave, you come down to the chat. Oh man, I don't know what's up with that. My phone has been lost in debt. Oh shoot, I'm sorry man, it's hard to hear that. Well, I assume that you have a new one now? Or are you on the computer, tablet? Underground, Slipknot solo, Joey's solo. I would need some time to learn that, Underground. I can try to pull it off, but I've been always really bad with solos. So yeah, man, like I'm not this versatile superstar drummer. Like I just play what I like and I go with it. If it you know gets my attention, I'll try to play it. But I'm also bad with solos, dude. Like I'm just straightforward. I don't even spin sticks. I don't do like this whole showmanship stuff on the drums. I may do like a little crossover here and there, but that's it. Like I don't know. I'm just like straightforward, I guess. But yeah, the UK Underground, man. Sorry to leave you guys on the fly, but I have to go ahead and pick something up for my girl and try to do some other things. So yeah, I'll try to come back later on. Hopefully like early at night. I'm in the Atlantic standard zone or time zone area, so it's like as I said, 4:07. I'll try to be here like at 8, 7, 8, something like that. And if you guys get the notification and you're still up, because I know the UK is like 5 to 6 hours away from me, because he's in Europe. I hope to see you guys here, even though tomorrow is a Monday and most people work, which sucks. My buddy played it at high school, talent show, and lost. Oh shoot, really? Lost because of what? They didn't like it? It was like too metal for the judges? It will be midnight. Okay, the UK. Are you gonna be up by then? Underground, you're Eastern. Okay, so Eastern time is. Where exactly are you in underground? Like in which country? Because I'm in the Caribbean. Nobody knew what it was, of course. Maybe you had some jazz judges or people that don't like metal or what have you. Yeah, you get that. USA. Okay, well, I'm gonna assume what? 2 hours of difference? It's 4 in the afternoon here, so what? It's 2 where you're at? It's 6? Because Eastern. Oh, it's the same time. No, it's the same time. Yeah, it's the same time. It's 4:12. Same time here. Weird that I'm in Atlantic and you're in Eastern and we're in the same time zone. But yeah, okay. So we are in the same time zone. Good. The UK is the only one that might be at a later time because Europe. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna head out and I'm gonna come back later and hopefully I'll get to see you guys back here, or maybe some other guys that come here like Nathan, Brian, and all those kids. So underground, man, it was a pleasure talking to you. It was a pleasure also giving you some insight about drumming. So yeah, man, I'm here to help those in need. I don't know when, but I'm going to this quite popular place called York, and it's 9:12 p.m. Oh, okay, okay. Well, you go ahead and have a good time and do you, man. If I come back and you're not here, obviously you're gonna be having a good time. So no worries, man. You got other stuff to do for sure. So yeah, no worries, brother. Underground, peace, bro. I'll see you in the next one, guys. If somebody else is watching, I'll come back later, continue with the stream, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Keep it metal. Cheers.